Okay, my name is Ursula Woodhouse, and I am a business and marketing lecturer and also a course leader for access to higher education business. And I work in the access and the international department. I worked for just over sort of 10 years in the travel and tourism industry, and we dealt mainly with travel out of the UK, and that was both sort of leisure travel and also business travel. One of my responsibilities, particularly as a sort of manager, was to look after apprentices, and that was very enjoyable, and that actually something that was something that later on sort of led me to teaching, because what was quite enjoyable was to see sort of school leavers coming to work in our organization, and then sort of after a period of time seeing them turn into sort of young professionals, and I found it really rewarding and satisfying. I'll try as much as I can to teach my students the actual sort of context in which they need to operate. So obviously I try to use sort of case studies and scenarios that relate to the industry I know, which is travel and tourism, or any service sector, because obviously travel and tourism is part of it, and the service sector is a large part, large contributor of the economy in the UK. And that helps me contextualize, obviously, my teaching, and show the real challenges that sort of industries or sectors may have, and also how they approach them, and what they can do in order to convert them into opportunities for them. It's absolutely vital that students have some form of work experience or career placement, and that would be for a number of reasons. Well, firstly, perhaps is to verify whether their opinions of the industry actually sort of correspond with the actual state of the industry. So, and whether those whether they would like to enter and stay in that industry for a longer period of time, because sometimes our assumptions may not quite correspond with the real life. And another reason would be perhaps to sort of to learn holistically what it is like to work in an organization, what challenges, what opportunities organizations face, and see it from the inside rather than the outside. So not experience it as a customer, but experience it as a staff member, and work with colleagues, and I suppose cope with sort of daily tasks and challenges. We've had, on our access to HE business, we've had loads of sort of students who went to, or who progressed to achieve really well. And that would be either in the academic context. Some students went to really good universities, and in fact, one of our students has now sort of completed a master's degree in mathematics at Cambridge. Stories like that make it even more sort of meaningful for us to put all the efforts, and because we know that those students perhaps need even more support from us, and with all the support, they are likely to achieve very well. I think at the moment this is perhaps the most challenging time the travel industry may be facing, or may have been facing for a number of years. I would probably think that and it's not just for students wanting to enter the travel and tourism industry, but for any industry, that they need to approach challenges with an open mind, and also sort of develop that kind of positive attitude, and think about challenges as opportunities that can be converted, can be taken advantage of. if you apply all your learning and all sort of creativity, those challenges actually can lead you to the next level and to possible sort of opportunity and growth. And that's perhaps the message for the students I would offer now.